Instead of getting mad about something, laugh at something.
Yeah.
You know what? This was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Instead of being so upset, like, oh, I'm stuck in traffic, be like, well, what are the chances? You know?
I guess so. I can't see myself doing that, though. I have terrible road rage. AdventFit is a podcast that has a holistic approach to physical, spiritual, and mental well-being. In each episode, we share productive ways to live a healthier and happier lifestyle. Unlike other podcasts in this space, AdventFit gives you a comprehensive approach to fitness without the fluff for the everyday Christian. What is self-care?
We care about self-care here at AdventFit.
We do. Self-care is any activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. A clinical health psychologist named Helen L. Kuhn's PhD says, self-care is one's action around our physical, emotional, relational, perhaps professional, educational, and for some people, spiritual well-being that reflects the way that we take care of ourselves on the most fundamental levels.
It's holistic, it sounds like. Every aspect of your life, you got to take care of it. You got to maintain it. Just
Definitely.
like a car, you got to maintain the different parts of your car.
Yeah.
If I knew about cars, I would give you examples.
Yeah, me too. Not taking care of yourself can be very detrimental to your health, right? What can happen? You can have constant tiredness and fatigue, irritability, poor sleep quality, anxiety and worry, negative and self-sabotaging thoughts, low self-worth and insecurity, and many other negative things. That is why it is crucial to take care of yourself. Self-care is not selfish, but rather altruistic. If you take care of yourself, you can help others.
You know, a lot of people, they're against the self-help section of Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like, I don't need help.
Yeah.
Who said I need help? People get like offended by the idea of like trying to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But it's not that, you're not saying you have a problem or anything like that. Like some people have an issue with, let's say, going to counseling, right? Because they feel like going to counseling would only be for people with a mental condition or marital problems.
Yeah.
But that's part of the self-care process, that you're, by caring for it in the good times, will prevent you from going to bad times.
Yeah. Eating right, getting quality sleep, and exercising will definitely help you take care of yourself. But we will mention other things that you can do to take care of yourself. I wholeheartedly believe that everyone should incorporate meditation into their daily routine. You do not have to sit with your legs crossed saying, but you can meditate with your eyes open. You can meditate while walking, while sitting. I personally do mindfulness meditation.
So, I mean, let's specify what we mean by that, because I know that people listening are going to hear meditation and be like, what is this new age stuff that they're talking about here? I mean, as you said, that we're not dealing with, let's say, that kind of meditation. Meditation, according to the dictionary, is basically the idea of focusing in on something in a special way, but particularly with spiritual things. Yeah, so putting your focus on God is a form of meditation.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can just be present of what your mind is doing. Just noticing what your mind is doing, not always being lost in your thoughts, but being present with your thoughts, being in the present moment.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, it's something that's going to be less stressful. Yeah. That you're just taking a moment to pause. Yeah. Pause your life.
I don't think people think of meditation as New Age anymore because it's become more popular in the Western culture.
I mean, a lot of people in church do.
I don't know.
A lot of people, when they hear about meditation, they get bothered by it. I mean,
they talked about that on the one of the conferences that we had. They talked about meditation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was surprised.
The Bible says about meditating in the night watches, right? And so it's just a form of prayer, the idea of just taking a pause and thinking towards God.
Meditation, it can be spiritual, right? Or it can just be, just, what's the word? Secular. Like not spiritual at all. So you can just, you can do it while thinking of God or thinking of the Bible or in a
sometimes you got to reflect on your life.
Yeah, or just just be with your thoughts. Just not.
So what do you mean by that? What do you mean by be with your thoughts?
Like when you're doing things, like when you're washing dishes or when you're going throughout your day, you're like your mind is elsewhere. You're daydreaming. You're not present. You're not present in the moment. So basically, meditation helps you to be more present, like to know where you are and just to be aware, to be more aware. Like if you're walking, you can feel your your feet walking on the concrete or walking wherever on the grass. If you're sitting, you can feel yourself sitting. There's different forms of meditation for mindfulness, but it's just basically being present and being aware of you.
Okay.
And it
so rather than just being like while you're basically doing chores, instead of being like thinking about all the stuff you need to get done or thinking about the problems of your life, you're like, you know what? Let me just enjoy the moment right now. It's kind of like a simple way of saying like, stop and smell the roses.
Yeah, because it can help you with your emotions as well. Like when you get angry, like it just takes over, right? And then you just explode. But if you practice mindfulness meditation, you can notice like, oh, there's anger, right? The anger is not controlling me, so it's there. So I see it, and I can move about it how I please, but it's not gonna take over me. You can still, someone does something that's wrong, you can still show them your anger, but you know it's there. It's not gonna take control of you. You have control of it.
So I mean, yeah, meditation is one way of self-care.
Yeah. So there are many benefits to meditation, including lower stress, improved focus, increased confidence, and heightened self-awareness. A research review published in JAMA Internal Medicine in January 2014 found meditation helpful for relieving anxiety, pain, and depression. For depression, meditation was about as effective as an antidepressant. Now let's talk about other self-care techniques. So one technique is to sit somewhere in nature.
And that the beautiful thing about, let's say, worshiping God is that you could do that in nature because you're surrounded by a world that he created.
And you can sit in nature, walk in nature. I used to love to walk in Central Park. It's beautiful there. But because of COVID, I don't do that as much.
But I mean, like I go on the fitness trail and
so that's populated there. Right?
Definitely. I'm able to just be with trees, and trees don't have COVID, and so
you never know. Might be the next strain.
The next strain is tree COVID.
Trees for COVID. I could be a movie. On them. Yep. Another form of self-care is to have a good laugh. Yeah, do things that make you laugh. Either watch a funny movie, watch a funny TV show, read a funny book, be with somebody that makes you laugh. Just do something that you can have a good laugh.
Yeah, I think sometimes you can make yourself laugh.
Yeah.
Just
I make myself laugh all the time. So
I don't know how you do that.
Because I'm hilarious.
But I mean, like, sometimes just not taking the situation so seriously.
Or take yourself so seriously.
Yeah, or maybe looking at a scenario and finding the irony in it, just to kind of be like, instead of getting mad about something, laugh at something.
Yeah.
You know what? This was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Instead of being so upset, like, oh, I'm stuck in traffic, be like, well, what are the chances?
I guess so. I can't see myself doing that though. I have terrible road rage. So
you should practice meditation.
Traffic.
You should practice some meditation there.
I guess I can do that while I'm in traffic.
On my hands as they grip the steering wheel.
Trying to make a joke out of traffic. Traffic. It can't move nowhere. Oh, it's hilarious. But another thing to do for self-care is take a deep, mindful breath. So just breathe deeply.
You're breathing with your mind?
Not breathing with your mind.
You're mindful. Like, you're a whole other level of meditation.
When you breathe,
I thought you were saying a deep mind breath.
No. When you breathe, you're just breathing. You do that automatically.
Or you're not thinking about your breathing.
Yeah, you're doing it automatically.
But breathe like while thinking about.
Yes, thinking about your breathing. I have my students
focus on your breathing.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you're working out, they talk about focus on your breathing.
But this is a different kind of breathing. It's a breathing to make you relax. Like there's like the Valsalva maneuver where you're lifting heavy weights. Mm-hmm. So you about to lift the weight and then you hold it, and then that gives you some more ab strength so you can lift more weights during that time. But this is a different kind of breathing. This is a breathing that can help you relax and calm down, or to make you feel better.
Like what? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by what?
What do you mean by mindful breathing?
Just to be aware of it. There's one called 4-7-8 where you're breathing in for 4 seconds. You're holding your breath for 7 seconds and you're breathing out for 8 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so I'm saying like thinking about how you're breathing.
Yeah.
Focus on your breathing.
Yeah.
I mean, they do that with giving birth, right?
That's not.
Don't you remember doing that?
Anyway, another way that you can care for yourself is by showing gratitude. You should start your mornings by just praying and thanking God for all the good that He's done for you. So just showing gratitude.
Yeah. Instead of looking at your life and being so negative about it, being like focusing on all the problems of your life, take a moment to actually be grateful for the things that you have that are good in your life.
Yeah, showing gratitude can help you be a happier person.
Yeah. And even if you don't believe in God, I mean, I hope you search out for him. But if you don't believe in God, you can still be grateful for what you have in your life.
Yeah, just like the quote or the phrase, you don't miss something until it's gone, right? But if you're grateful for it, then you'll see that it's there and you'll appreciate it more.
Yeah.
So just be grateful for what you have, because you'll just have things and not appreciate it until it's not there anymore.
It's about enjoying the moment rather than always striving for happiness in the future.
Yeah, be in the moment. Another way to take care of yourself is to get sunlight. Sunlight is great for your health and for your emotional well-being. Even if you can't go outside, you can go next to a window, right? But the window blocks some of the sun. I think it's I forgot the two names for the rays, but it blocks one of them, right? But if you open your window, you can get all of the rays from the sun. So getting sunlight is great. That's what I do when I'm teaching sometimes. I go next to the window, I open the window, and I get the sun for the whole day while I'm teaching.
So you're just like teaching, you're just trying to
absorb sun while I teach. Yeah, absorb sun while I'm teaching. So.
I mean, if you go out in nature, you're basically taking care of two things at the same time.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Another self-care technique is to dance to your favorite song.
Dance? Dance?
Yes, dance to your favorite song.
So what kind of dance are you doing, Jeff?
Whatever move, you'll be by yourself. You can just dance to whatever song you enjoy.
You better watch out now. You better be doing a David dance or something.
I don't know about the David dance. Was he naked?
Well, that's even worse.
So I don't know about that.
Nah, I mean he was in his undergarments.
Interesting.
So if you want to be doing a little jig in your home with your undershirt and boxers, that'll help to brighten your day a little bit.
It will.
It would scar my day if I saw you doing that, but it would brighten your own day.
Yeah. Another technique is to say kind words to yourself. Just encourage yourself. Positive affirmations.
Just pat yourself on the back.
Yep. Like I'm great. I'm doing well. It's gonna be a good day today. Different positive affirmations.
All right.
It's another self-care technique. And one more is to take a break from social media.
I think that's really good. I know for me personally, I'm gonna be doing that, and I'm gonna be doing that next week. Actually, I'm gonna be doing a number of days where I'm just gonna like take a break from it. I actually spoke to one of my friends about it, and he called it a dopamine fast. So basically, you just stay away from social media, from as much technology as possible, and basically just kind of live life. He called it like just being bored,
and that's good for your eyes too. That's great for your eyes, because all that blue light is not going to be bothering your eyes.
Yeah, but I mean, with social media, you're just constantly being fed a lot of meaningless things. I mean, there's a lot of meaningful stuff on social media, but a lot of it is just meaningless stuff that's there.
Yeah.
And so you're just constantly feeding yourself. But sometimes you just need to take a break from looking at other people's life and then focus on yourself for a bit.
Preach the word right there. Another one is to spend time around people that support you. So spend time around positive, supportive people. Have a great community.
Yeah. Going to church. Yeah. You're surrounded by positive people. You hope they're positive.
Hopes. Yeah. Sometimes you never know, but hopefully.
Or finding a group of people, a group of friends that are going to be great motivators for you.
Or finding those positive people in the church, because church has a lot of people, so they're not all amazing, but you can find the amazing people that are in the church.
Or in your community, or from your school.
Yeah. Or from your job.
Exactly.
Another technique is to journal and self-reflect.
I love journaling. That was something that was powerful for me early in my relationship with God. Specifically, was I would write down something that if I would read the Bible.
Prayer journals?
Well, no, it wasn't a prayer journal. It was more like like my thought journal.
Yeah.
Like I would write down what message I was inspired with from that day. Like if I read something, I was like, ooh, what is this message? What is this passage telling me today?
Interesting.
Or if I go through an experience, well, what is God trying to tell me or teach me in this experience?
Yeah.
And writing it down. Or if I had a great moment, like a what people would call a testimony or a good experience, I would like to write it down to remember it. So I think journaling is something that is awesome because you can always go back and reflect on many of those things later on.
Yeah. The happy times, the bad times, you can just reflect on your life.
I mean, and that also helps with the idea of being grateful for your life.
Yeah.
Because you're actually taking time to write it down.
You can do a gratitude journal, which is amazing.
And then like going back and looking at those things, you're like, wait a minute. You know what? that year wasn't such a bad year when I look at all these awesome things that happened.
And if you're feeling down, you can look back at your gratitude journal, and that can bring some some light into your life.
Exactly.
Or into that moment.
Exactly.
Yeah. And another one is to do something nice for someone. Being altruistic can help yourself and your emotions. It can help you feel better if you're nice to somebody else or doing something for somebody else.
Absolutely. Think about how good you felt when somebody did something for you.
Yeah.
Passing that on to somebody else, that joy, can help brighten somebody's day. But in the same time, it'll brighten your day.
It definitely brighten your day, yeah. And then the last one that we have here is to watch your favorite show or listen to your favorite podcast. So if this is your favorite podcast, keep listening because it's bringing you enjoyment and it's great for your self-care.
Taking time to watch TV or whatever isn't always a waste of time. You can waste your time if you do too much of it.
Yeah.
But the idea of watching a show or a movie is not a waste of time because you are practicing self-care.
It's only a waste of time if you don't enjoy the movie. Then it's a waste of time. If it's a terrible movie, you waste your time. But if you liked it or enjoyed it, then it's not a waste of time.
Exactly. So if you watch something, it's giving you like energy and fuel to be able to keep working hard the next day.
Yeah.
That's what we're about here at AdventFit. We're about having a holistic approach to every aspect of our life. And part of having that good approach isn't just building a good life, it's taking care of that life.
Yes, definitely.
And so keep following us at adventfit.org. You can follow me and find my social media accounts when you're not taking that break. By going to WayneJamel.com.
And you can find me at Instagram.com/Mr. Woke. That's WHOKE.
And so until next time, I'm Wayne Jamel.
And I'm C. Jeffrey White. And the C is for care. Make sure you take care of yourself daily. And we'll see you next week, folks. What are you doing?